Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, or more so, let me remind you, who of you, who of you invented the family? Who of you brought the family together? I'm asking you, if you couldn't tell, who invented the mafia? Who invented the mob? The New York mob. The New York mobsters. Who invented La Familia? Well, you see, these are three different questions, you all bunch of fucking idiots. La Familia, the family, was invented by Jesus Christ and reinstated by Napoleon Bonaparte during the 17th, 18th century, during the Civil War. He was an advocate that father and mother and children had to stick together as a household, because the household is the strongest unit of any kingdom, even mine. That is one. Now, onto the mafia. Slow down, you idiot, if you think you already know the answer, because you don't. I got 3 bullets left in the chamber. One is for you, one is for me, and one is for our future selves. The mafia. When was the mafia created? The mafia was not created. The mafia was invented out of the pursuit of economic prosperity. The mob. Now on to the third one, the mob. The mob happened to be invented by me, also known as le professeur. It had been invented not during his stay, or should I say my stay, at Point Blank, which although I was a hostage of hostage takers who happen to become international movie stars because of the patience, because of the diligence, because of the discipline. They have all been able to learn from nobody else but me. I must say, I have enjoyed my stay, although I rather not pay. I rather not pay in dollars, as I've already suffered enough dolare, which is Latin for pain, inside of there. To swell the mob, a legendary collective came together at Port Sarim in Italy in the late 20th, early 21st century to discuss a necessary emergency plan to keep our household secure if nuclear disaster were to be inflicted upon our natural ground. Our natural ground, but my holy soils. Do not get the two mistaken, because there is a difference. And the difference can become an edge, and the edge can become something some may perhaps fall off. You see, we have already built enough things in concrete in the city by now. We can travel to the mountain and only a few will make it back. This has been the Godfather. So well, if you do not know the answer on the third question, or the third answer, because I'm not giving responses. I'm giving answers to the universe. And I hope that the angels from above are able to guide me through the light and the dark. But well, the map has been invented, as I've said, by me. A group of legendary men came together in New York City while they first arranged a meeting at Port Sarim in Italy, back when Venice was purely Italian, back when Venice was Venice. And well, I have a cat named Vanish, but that is in the present. In the past, there is a glorious past, where pasta has been invented at Point Blank Institute, where pizza has been invented at Point Blank Institute, where spaghetti has been invented at Point Blank Institute, including the therapeutic substances, if I may say, just to cover myself: cocaine, MDMA, weed, and some other things which I do not necessarily have to feel as proud of because they are therapeutic. But well, regarding the meeting at Port Sarim, it was when I was able to already have gained my freedom. I happened to have sat together with a few Italian men who were acting as if they were just cows in a field falling in love with each other. I had ordered all men to sit at the dock with me for 4 hours, and suddenly they had the most urgent things to do in life. The one wanted to go pick flowers for his wife. The other wanted to go cook spaghetti for his children. The other wanted to do both, but there were a few that wanted to do nothing at all but sit at the dock with me and enjoy the tides of the ocean. Well, among these men, nobody else in specific but George. I'm not talking about George Armani. I'm talking about George Clooney. George fucking Clooney in Italy. Back when Italy was still Italy. Well, you see, Miami, we have exported some Italian chi to Miami, but Italy shall always remain Italy. And may the Godfather ask, who has carved the stiletto into earth? Who has carved the Suez Canal into earth? Perhaps it has been done by an alien. Well, I am no alien and I am no fool. I am speaking the gospel. At Port Sarim, we also met a few Americans, among which nobody else but a human who goes by a number as the first name. The first name happened to be 22. Oh, excuse me. I meant to say 21. Well, that's one for me. The last name is Savage. 21 Savage. He sat in the boat with us at Port Sarim in Italy. While I had ordered all men to practice rowing, because we were figuratively going to row out of the nuclear poise they had put us in, while all bridges had collapsed, while all buildings had been destroyed, while all boats had been destroyed, while all cars had been destroyed, while all airplanes had been demolished. Let me ask all of you, who was the Godfather in 2006? When crooked, corrupt politicians were attempting to flee away from the ship, who stayed rooted, who visited the church in New York to hold a prayer with me. I was not there physically, but I was there spiritually. The Godfather has various businesses, among which Virginia Company. It's one of my holdings. You see, the North American continent belongs to the people and me. You see, I was talking about Port Sarim in Italy, and then I've said some things about New York. You may be wondering with which man I've gathered to form the mob. Well, the mob is a very influential group. I am not able to mention any names out of GDPR's sake. What I can tell you is on a specific date, I have been able to perhaps set the highest profit in percentage anyone ever has in the Las Vegas casinos, with no other man than Donald Trump. He had borrowed me, as it usually goes with the mobsters. We borrow each other money. He had borrowed me $10,000. I could not think of a more mobster way than put it all on black at the blackjack table. Oh, I meant I'd put it all on red at the roulette, because we were settling a big feud with Rothschild. No, in New York, I've had the delight to spend some time with a lot of great people, including Donald Trump and Leonardo DiCaprio. You see, here's my special friend. That's one from me. That's one of my contributions to the world's cultural heritage, which is not only physical buildings, which is not only consistent of material wealth, it also consists of a certain type of spiritual wealth, which I've poured into time for these past 12 to 15 minutes. So, well, this has been the Godfather. The Godfather looks forward to speak at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. No matter how much cheese they may place inside of the room, the highest amount of cheese may be found in my heart. And those who try to ruin our family, those who try to divide us, we shall tear them apart rightfully. Disclaimer, all facts are true. Disclaimer, I am not part of a criminal organization. I have invented the world's first and only supranational organization. Given we are in a rough patch of global depression, I have decided to make some no Disney, although I have to say frisbee because Disney is an invention of mine. But yeah, it has been copyrighted and all the all the blah blah blah. So what is the strongest type of information you can teach to your children? What is the strongest type of information that is currently available in the world? It's consisting of 4 letters, 2 syllables and 2 vowels. It is da da, and by that I say goodbye. Da da.